I'm here with Glynna White, who is the owner of Beadoholique, a retail store in Houston, Texas. And you're here to show us something really cool. We're talking about recycling, and it's a great way to really recycle and reuse not only materials, but also to transport maybe artwork or something that you love onto something permanent.
That's right, that's right. If you have your children's artwork that you would love to make into jewelry or give as a gift, say you have a logo for your shop and you'd like to make a name tag with your logo, you can do all of this. And of course, we're using metal clay, which is recycled, reclaimed silver.
Okay, so how do you get the image first?
First, you just want to use your home computer and your printer, and you can use just simple typing. You can use clip art off of the internet. You can put and get it on in black and white, shrink it to the size you need, and put it onto typing paper.
So, for instance, if you're using your child's artwork, you can actually just put it on your copier and just make it smaller.
And make it smaller.
So just
turn it black and white, and then you're ready to go.
Okay.
Once you get an image that you like on your typing paper, you want to put it onto a transparency that you can get at any office supply store.
Okay, that's good.
So this is what we've got here. We've got a logo and my name.
So just basically as you're printing it, instead of putting paper in, you're putting a transparency in, just printing it from there.
It's very easy to do. So from this point, we want to take our photopolymer plate.
Okay.
Just a slip of this. Photopolymer plate has a hard back, plastic back, and in the center it is a gel-like photosensitive, UV-sensitive material. When it has black areas on it and it's exposed to light, that area stays soft, but the clear areas or the empty areas will harden when it's exposed to light. So what you want to do is we're going to put our artwork onto the photopolymer plate. We have to start with the frame, an exposure frame. The exposure frame would just be one piece of hard cardboard, a cushion layer. You can use foam or you can even use just bubble wrap, and your top, which is a non-UV piece of glass, and then 2 clamps.
Okay, to hold it together.
Right. So what you're going to do to expose this is you've got your artwork ready, you've got your photopolymer plate, you're going to remove the top, the protective top on it. You're going to place it with the hard plastic down on your cushion sheet. Then you're going to place your artwork face down. Okay,
that's what I was going to ask you, is it face down? Okay.
If you've got writing on it and you can read it at this point, you need to turn it over.
Okay.
Then you're going to put your top on, and you're going to secure it with your paper clamps.
Perfect.
Then we're going to use, there we go, a UV light source.
Okay.
And I use just this little UV light, just like you would find at a nail salon. Going to put it in here, and you're going to leave it for 1 minute. Okay. Now, Tammy uses natural sunlight.
And that's your partner in the store.
Yes, and she gets good results with that. In the bright sunlight, about 1.5 minutes.
Then you have one that you've already completed.
Right, right.
So look at how it comes out at the end.
This is the finished product. So now that we've exposed for 1 minute, we can take it out of here. Take it from the frame. And we're going to take our photopolymer, put our artwork aside. We're going to take our photopolymer sheet, and I need to take this this from you. And we're going to slide it into the water. And we've got a surgeon's brush here, which is very soft. You can also use a nail brush.
Okay.
And we're going to scrub to get
getting the black
soft
part.
Yes, the area that was covered in black that is still soft. We're going to keep scrub. We're going to scrub one way and then the other way. And couple of minutes until it is completely scrubbed out.
So after it's scrubbed
out, we're going to take some
dried off.
And you can dry it with a hair dryer to get it dry. For our purposes, this is dry enough right now.
Okay.
Then we're going to put it back inside our light source for about 1.5 minutes and let it cure.
Okay.
And then it's ready to use. Now, before you use it, you'll need to use some balm on it or some olive oil, something like that, to make sure that it will release the clay.
Okay.
And then you roll out your metal clay. You use it as
so it's almost as a stamp. Oh.
At that point, it's a stamp.
Okay.
And you can see what the finished products look like.
Yeah, oh, so it started as something like this. So that's, like you were saying, that's a really pretty, like a name tag, or if you had a picture artwork or something
Here's an
like
example of my child's artwork. It went from, it was reduced into a negative image, and then we put it into the photopolymer plate, and then this is the final result.
Wow. That's
and we've got
really
name
cool.
bracelets and all these other kind of things that you can make. So
yeah, thank you, Glynna.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, I'll be right back.